Look over here.
Welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. You are watching
Look over here.
I'm David Healy, and I don't have a cute intro, but I do have a cute shirt. I am wearing my Sedergine shirt, one of my favorites from Drag Race Holland. Still wearing it, and I'm just drinking some water right now. But I could be drinking it out of my cup mug. I opted not to because I never drink out of this cup mug. But you can get a cup mug and you could drink out of it or use it to keep things in like I do. You can find that at lanagcreations.etsy.com. We do ship internationally, so there are no excuses.
And hola, I am Lolita. I'm sorry, I am Eduardo, the Mexican representative of this podcast. I'm here to talk shit and gay hit. I'm talking a lot of shit today. That's why I am going full Lolita today. If you know Solo Las Mas, you know what I'm referencing. Yeah, I'm going full Lolita today. But today I am drinking water and I am ready to absolutely destroy and be too harsh on these girls and then apologize next week. I am so ready to do that. Girls, I love you. Just in advance, if you're watching, I love you, and I am sorry.
And hi, I am River, your Brazilian correspondent here on the Cup. And today I am just drinking some water, and I am living for Eduardo and his Lolita era because it is entertaining. If you've seen our recap, you will know it is entertaining. And if you haven't, why haven't you? Go do it before you watch this one.
Exactly. Go watch the recap because it was a fun one. We have some very strong opinions, especially Eduardo. So it was a lot of fun. But while you're here, please do us a favor. Please subscribe to this channel. Help us get up. I want to get up to 2,500 subscribers. Help us get there. Also, please feel free to like this video, share this video, leave comments. Those are always appreciated. But I think it's time to talk about some looks because we had some interesting ones. So here we go. The theme this week, this is a typo, but it is I'm not a sugar wait. I don't have a sugar daddy. I am a sugar daddy. Yes. So it was an interesting one. And I'm not sure what we all thought to expect with this, but we quickly found out what the queens had in mind.
I definitely misinterpreted this category when I first heard the name. But then when the looks came out, I was like, oh, okay. This is what I need to expect. Got it.
Yeah, same thing.
Yep. No, I will say, like, not to brag, but I did kind of expect what we got. So, okay, let's look at the first look. It is Benze Diva. What do you think, River?
This is whelming. I think this is an outfit made of materials, and it's on her body, or his body, or yes. A lot of things could have been elevated with the simple fact or choice of color, because this could have been a lot more than what it is. And my problem is not necessarily with the outfit, because I think the outfit is fine. It's just fine. It's just the fact that there's no creativity behind it besides coming in and then coming out with two inflatable dolls. Like, besides that, it's just a brown suit. Like, there's no vision. Who is this character? Because I had this problem with a lot of different looks of, like, the look is fine, but it lacks creativity and a story and a character. Because every sugar daddy, if you are a sugar daddy, you are a character. You are not. I mean, nothing against it, but it's you are definitely a character. It can, I say it in a positive or negative way, but you definitely have specific characteristics that can be played up and or camped up to be on a runway. And I feel like a lot of the girls didn't do that. They just went for rich man, which is generic. So I don't know. Meh.
Yeah, unfortunately for Benzie, I think she went for the simplest choice that she could have made when it comes to this look, because she's only wearing a suit, which is unfortunate. Because once I got this category, once I like actually understood what we were gonna get from this category, I wanted to see a lot more of like glamour and a lot more like elevated looks, and like this basic suit is just like a really big letdown, especially from Benzie. Like I was expecting a lot more, which is unfortunate. But um, you know, is it the worst look I've ever seen? No, but it's definitely lacks, as you said, River. It lacks creativity, and I just wanted it to just be played out more. Like if you are gonna go with a basic suit, I want you to go full out on the character and like to really like exaggerate it. And I don't think Benzie did that either, which is unfortunate. So I feel like we were just missing a lot here, which is, as I said, like a broken record, unfortunate.
I think I'm going to disagree with you a little bit because I think if there's one thing Benze Diva did well is give us a little bit of a character. Like I thought her delivery and her mannerisms worked for what she was going for. Like she came out and I'm like, oh, that's a dude. Like I was impressed that she was able to transform and kind of embody the person that she was going for.
The
But
acting was good.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just the look itself. It was like frumpy. Like it's like you took your idea of a dude and gave like the least visually appealing version of it. So I wish you'd just really gone like higher with the standard of actual garment that she was going to wear. It was just frumpy. Like it was like round. I don't even know how to describe. Just I was kind of like put off by how she looked, and that was really it for me. I do think this was my least favorite look of the night, to be honest.
And I know you don't usually look at the shoes, but it really maybe it's intentional, but it really bothers me that she's wearing a brown suit with a black shoe. It just bothers me. But anyway, the transformation was great though. The positive that I forgot to say, like the transformation of like woman to dude is very good.
Yeah.
Scores.
68 and then one for each inflatable doll, so a 70.
Okay.
I unfortunately just gave it a 60.
I was gonna bump it up, but after seeing it, I'm keeping it at a 56. So
I was being nice, maybe because I didn't want to be too harsh with this category because it's hard.
Mm-hmm. Next up, we have Gigi Ferocious.
Best look of the night for me, for sure. So when Benzie came out, I was like, oh, so this is what we're getting for this category. And then Gigi came out, and I was like, oh, this is what we're getting for this category. This is what I want for this category. Gigi surprises me every week. I wasn't here to talk about the ball last week, but like last week as well, like she just had some looks that I just surprised me and that I'd never seen before. And this is not that, like never seen before, but this is a definition of elevated basics because this can be seen as very simple, but the cut of the pant is perfect. The silhouette of the shoulder, the choice of accessories of like having the stacked bracelets, and then the stacked necklaces to match. Like everything is intentional, so it works in the simplicity, and it just makes it chic and like rich and elevated. Like this screams money. I love it. And I love the like light kind of gray hair and then the black mustache. I love that as well.
Well, since I am in full Lolita mode, I will give this a Lolita compliment. You are stupid. You're calling me dumb. You are wild. You are insane. How dare you do this in front of my face? This is incredible. This is exactly what I wanted to see on the stage tonight. Like, this is what I was fully expecting. This is what I wanted to see. This is like when once I got the category, I wanted to see this type of look come out. And unfortunately, we didn't get a lot of this type of looks, but I feel like Gigi really took it and really had fun with it and really made it fashion. She really was one of the only ones that really made it like the most fashion forward thing that you can do with this category. It was not something like that like it was just really what I wanted to see and not something I was expecting after Benze walked out. But I am so happy to have him proven wrong because this is exactly what I wanted to see, and this is good, and this is, as River said, this is the best look of the night for me.
Yeah, when I first heard the theme, my mind instantly went to Mo Hart in UK versus the World when they had a similar theme. So I was expecting to get looks like that, some that were more on the androgynous side. And when Gigi came out, I was like, okay, this is that same type of character on that same type of drag universe that Mo Hart was with that look. And I'm living for it. Do I think it's as good as Mo Hart's look? I honestly don't, but I'm not mad at it. I still think it's very fashionable. And what I really like about it is this feels like a character ripped straight out. Like I'm saying directly out of the New York City ballroom scene in like the 80s and 90s, like just snatched out and thrown in the present. And I thought it was so cool from that angle. Like I really like what she did with the wig and the mustache. I thought that was like it was so ballroom. And honestly, she's so ballroom. Like she's giving me all of that energy this season. So yeah, I thought this was absolutely one of the best looks of the night. Scores.
91.
90.
85. Okay. Next up, we have Zepee.
My girl, my love, my wife. Why? The transformation is really good. This is funny. Okay, if she came out like this for a musical, an acting challenge, anything, I would live for it. Here, look, it fits the assignment, but does it look good? No, it doesn't. And I hate to say it because I love my girl, but this just, I like making fun of men, but not like this. Not like this. No. And especially the bald cap, crimes, jail, immediately.
Yeah, this category really like kind of forces a type of comedy like to be made, which is not a type of comedy that I am really like into. Like this is not just the type of comedy that I enjoy. I understand that a lot of people like it and that it's a me problem that I don't enjoy it. But like this is an issue that I had with a lot of looks, not just with CPs. It just like I it really went for it for like the comedic side of it, and I appreciate it, but I am not a fan of it. the actual look itself, I understand that for this category, or at least for what CP is trying to do, is not the main point. But in the end, we are judging looks, and this is not a particularly good look. I will give it credit. It is better than Benzi's because at least it is rhinestone and it has some like sparkles on it. So that's a plus. And I did find this presentation a little bit funnier than Benzi's. So yeah, I was. Oh, Lana's here. Hello. Uh, I was just struggling to really connect with this look. Like it's just not. It's just not for me.
You know what is for me? Lana.
And she
Oh,
left.
bye.
Goodbye.
She said, "Fuck your."
She said,
Oh,
"Absolutely not."
she didn't. So her iPad just automatically adds her to the stage. So that was a mistake.
Sorry, Lana.
Oops.
But I'm happy to have you watching, Lana. Sorry, were you? Did you have more to say, Eduardo?
No, I got everything that I wanted to say.
Okay.
out. So
Okay. Okay, so this was one of the more complicated ones for me. And I want to express a thought here, but I don't want this to come across as disrespectful or in any way. But there's something about ZP where I have to remind myself that she's a trans woman and not a cis woman. And that's not to say anything about passing makes anybody more valid or anything. But for me, there's just something about her where she just gives me woman, woman, woman all the time. And so this transformation into this character, this creepy guy, was insane for me. Like this just blew my mind that she was able
The
to.
drastic transformation, you mean,
yeah,
right?
Right.
From like one extreme to the other is the thing.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I cannot believe this is ZP right now.
yeah. Like
So
CP's a sugar baby, and this is a sugar daddy.
mhm. Yeah, exactly. So I want to give her big props for that. And once again, it was somebody who really gave a good character, like sold that characterization, went for the comedy. My issue is the look is not very good. It's not that exciting. Like do this character, but still keep it dragged up, you know? Like I think she could have she could have been the best on the runway if she had just really pushed the boundaries with the look on this one. But like River, I also was really bugged by seeing the bald cap line. Yeah, that really bothered me too. Um, I did think it was like I wasn't cracking up or anything throughout the performance, but the one part that got me was when she went to the end and she was about to walk off and pulled out that comb and brushed a few hairs. I was like,
Mm.
okay, that made me laugh, and the judges lost it. But overall, yeah, I'm kind of mixed on it because I appreciate the transformation, but as a look, it's like ooh, blah. So scores.
69.
Nice.
Nice. 67.
Okay, I'm more generous than you two. I gave her 78.
Wow.
Yeah,
This
because
may
I'm
be
so.
maybe it's not a first, but it's a rare.
I know.
For
I'm
sure.
just really impressed by how she transformed into this person,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
creepy guy.
Yeah, but the look is.
Yeah, like the two trans women coming out as like the creepy guys, or like the same idea,
This
kind
is
of.
what they
They
think
kind of
of
went
men.
like the same direction, right? Which is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
is why I kind of
I
compare.
definitely like this better than Benze's look, though. I don't know. Okay, next up we had. There we go. We have Spicy Sunshine.
So this is
Wait, Nane
no,
Nane
this
Sphera. Sorry.
is not it. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Because a lot of them are like a little similar, and we can't really tell who they are like from their
Mhm.
faces because they look so
Right.
different. But this was a step up, I think. Still, honestly, not nowhere near what Gigi did, but visually it looks better. I think it's I think the carrying the pile of money is a little, at least it's something. You know what I mean? Like, is it obvious? Yes. but at least it's something. It's something interesting. It's telling a story. Like she's trying to do something at least. Um, but this is still kind of basic to me, even though it does look better. Like the coat is nice, the pants look good. Like this looks good. It's just a little boring. I don't know if maybe it's because I'm not really into man's fashion in general. Like besides, like Wisdom, the influencer, like he's incredible. But I don't know if I said his name correctly. But anyways, it's just boring to me. I feel it's not bad, just boring.
Yeah, I think this is better than like going for creepy old man, in my opinion. But I will say that this kind of at some points leaned more flasher than it did Sugar Daddy, because it was a lot of, hey, let me show you what's under my coat, and like the very like Hercules reference of like, oh, I have watches under my coat. Like I it kind of like went into Flasher instead of going fully into Sugar Daddy. I also think this Sugar Daddy is a bit young. I wish it was just a little bit older. With like, I wish there was just like some more gray hairs in the wig, because then I think it would have worked a lot better. This fashion I think is simple, but it's kind of effective. Is it the most exciting thing I've seen? No, but I think it is like a different take on it than we've seen so far. And is it as fashion as Gigi's? I don't think so. But it is definitely like a style that I can appreciate a little bit more than I can appreciate just like a boring suit walking down the runway. So I see what we were going for. I just don't think the execution was just quite there for me.
I think I'm a little higher on it than both of you. Like, I don't know that I got flasher. I got more like a pimp, honestly, when she came out.
Mm.
Um, but I liked it because it still gave me like drag king. She came out. I'm like, oh, this is hot. This is kind of attractive. And I thought it was fashionable, even though there is a simplicity to it. Like I really like this jacket. I like the gold accessorizing. The money was an interesting aspect too. So I liked it. Yeah, it wasn't the most like groundbreaking look, but I thought it did the job. Scores?
Um, 79.
75.
82. Okay, next we have Siam.
Okay. First of all, I don't see how this fits the category. Maybe I'm missing something, but I couldn't put it together. Um Also besides that, I don't like this. Um I think the pants are fine. Um the hat is good and the boa is nice. Just everything together, I don't get it. I don't get how it fits the category, and then it doesn't look good. So I'm confused. I don't understand. The makeup is bad. It isn't horrible by any means, but it's just not good. I don't understand. She's, especially with what we've seen so far with her, like this is very confusing to me. I don't know if she had another look and then something happened and this was like a backup or some, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you, River. Like I feel like I am missing something when it comes to this look, because like I don't see how this gives you either sugar daddy or even sugar mama. Like this doesn't give either one. Uh, And when it comes to the actual look itself, like the pieces separately, I can see how they would work, but together they just feel off. There's just something like off about this look, and this is one of those looks where I just don't know what I would change, but there's clearly something off here that like needs to be changed so that it can be elevated. I don't know. I'm definitely like missing something. Am I missing a reference? I don't know. This is definitely not my kind of look. I appreciate the ambition that she had with trying to go for something different. I just don't think it worked.
Well, this was one of my favorites of the night.
Okay. Tell me
Yeah.
why.
I was into it. I felt like of everybody, probably of everybody, she's the one that gave me the most drag behind the look, but I still felt like it fit the theme in a roundabout way. Like she's giving not quite sugar mama, but a sugar mama who is still daddy, like there's still like this manly like energy to her, and it might be largely due to the pants, but I was kind of getting like mama from Chicago. Like this is
Oh
mama
no.
from Chicago when she's not working as a security officer. This is if you're good to mama on the streets when she is now the pimp. So
The only mama that comes to mind when I see this look is the quote by Bob the drag queen. Mama, this is garbage.
what about
It's not garbage though.
mama,
I
are you
wouldn't say
hungry?
that. It's just I like that quote.
No, but I thought it was fun. Like I like seeing a camp side of Siam as well. So I thought it was a fun look. I'm in the minority,
I
clearly.
mean, sure. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm often in the minority. I'm usually in the minority for being the lowest score.
Yeah. I'm glad
Uh,
someone likes it.
yeah,
Right.
I thought it was a lot of fun, and the makeup did not stand out to me as being that bad. Honestly, like until Pangina said it, I was like, oh, I didn't notice anything bad about it. So, scores.
55.
Ooh.
65 because yeah, I appreciate the ambition of it.
Mm-hmm. I gave her an 85.
Okay.
I mean, hey,
Okay,
every pot has its fan.
I guess so. Next up, we have Frankie Wonga.
This is I feel like this in the details could be elevated, but as a concept, as an idea, this is what I wanted to see. Just like we had with Gigi, like this is a different vision, but like there's a concept, there's an idea, there is a character behind this. Like it kind of is giving me, what's the name? The guy from the Netflix show about the tigers, Tiger King. What's his name? Joe Exotic.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
because the
Lord.
moment, well, like Joe Exotic, like if he was like going to the disco in the 70s, kind of like that, like a mix of that, which maybe he was. I wouldn't put it past him, but I really like this visually. The color combination is great. I love the choice of fabric and the way that it was shining on the runway, and like this to me is camp. This is camp. I like the way that she sold it. I love the glasses and the stupid mustache. This is great. It was one of my favorites for tonight.
Yeah, this is really camp, but there's something really fashion also about this. I don't know what it is. Like I don't know if it's the pants or I think it's the shirt. I don't know what it is about it,
This is
but
fashion.
there's something really fashion about this that I really appreciate and that I really like. I like this hair. I like the chest, like the hair on the chest. Like I like the accessorization of this look. Like if this sugar daddy came up to me, I'd be like, absolutely yes, well sir. Hello, yes, sir. I will do anything you say. Just give me the money, please, and thank you. Yes. This
Put the
this
coin
one
on the dresser.
this one felt like actually funny. Like out of all of the people that attempted to go funny with it, this is one of the ones that actually I found myself like, oh, this is actually funny to me, because Frankie didn't go for this old creep. He went for like this older person that's just like having fun at the disco, that just is so lonely that is willing to pay for your attention. Like it's a different type of like energy that she's
Mhm.
bringing to like the runway, and it's not as creepy and as icky as like I felt with some other looks. So it's fashion, it was funny, it was campy. I appreciated this look a lot.
It's glam. I don't know if it reminds me, David, of like glam rock from the 80s a little bit as well. Like mixed with the disco a little bit with like the colors.
Okay. I'm not old enough to remember that.
Oh, I'm just saying because I
I know, I'm kidding.
enjoy that I'm not old enough either to remember that.
I was like, how old are y'all? Did I forget?
I mean, I was born, I was alive for half of the 80s.
Okay.
Like almost exactly half of the 80s. But yeah, I agree with you all. I thought this was one of the better looks. Like it really seemed like a lot of them were kind of giving me pimp energy with the looks, which I'm here for that. Like pimp kind of feels adjacent to sugar daddy, so it works.
Kind of,
But
yeah.
yeah, I think of anybody though, Frankie was the one that gave me pure drag king. And I really liked that. I appreciated that. Like even showing us like, oh, drag kings can pad, drag kings can have a shape and body. So I really like that aspect. All of the chest hair, I thought it was a lot of fun. So the look itself, I thought is fashionable. It could have been pushed a little bit further, but overall, I thought it was good. Scores
86.
83.
84. Okay, next we have here's Spicy Sunshine.
There you go.
Okay, so my thing is I like all of the pieces separately. I do not like the coat and this, I don't know if skirt would be the correct term, but the bottom that she has on.
Mini
I
dress.
don't I like both separate. I don't think they go together. And I do like the skirt with the pants underneath, but honestly that's the only thing that actually kind of does go together. But like it just the clash of this lilac kind of holographic looking coat that is beautiful. I'm obsessed with that coat. It is incredible. But it didn't match for me. And sometimes, a lot of the times actually, I like stuff that doesn't match. Y'all know that about me. But here it just it doesn't match in a bad way. But I like everything separately. And I think she still looks good, but just besides it being a masculine presentation for the look, I don't see how this fits. Like I kind of see it with like the regal aspects of it, but like then why is the chest out and then the chain? It doesn't. All of the elements don't make sense together for me. That's it.
Well, maybe I think I'm being blinded by the fact that thanks to this look, I find Spicy quite attractive. Because damn. Spicy, I am single. Please, if you are willing, I know I destroyed you in the recap, but I am willing to forgive you just based on this look. Because, hello? Hello? How are you doing? Anyways, I think I'm being blinded. I think I'm being blinded because I think I find this really attractive. If this man came up to me, I would be like, yes, hello, absolutely. Absolutely, yes, sir. Yes. Is it giving me sugar daddy? I don't know. I don't know. I understand what she was going for. Like the way that she explained it, I got what she was going for. But I just don't think like I think it's a little bit too out of the box for it to like really read as sugar daddy, because does it like the skirt does give off like kind of kingly slash like godly vibes, but with the jacket it doesn't really like fit together. I wish I agree with you, River. This jacket doesn't really go with this skirt. I wish it was either red or black. I feel like then it would have made more sense. Or just go fully
Or
shirtless.
even blue, like primary colors. That would
Yeah,
have
blue
maybe
would
worked
have
too.
worked.
Yeah.
Or just go fully shirtless. I would
Yeah.
not have
And
complained.
take off the skirt and take off the pants.
And send me the
Just
picture.
fully naked on the runway. But just
It
naked
is
and the chain.
yeah, just naked and the chain. My Instagram is right there, just in case you want it. Um, yeah, maybe if this wig was gray, it would have looked a little bit more like Sugar Daddy. So it gives off that like older man vibes. But I think as I said, I think I'm being blinded by the fact that I find Spicy attractive.
I think a lot of the girls, they went for like rich man, but rich man doesn't necessarily translate to sugar daddy.
Yeah, which
Because a
is why.
lot of rich men have no interest in that. So I feel like that was lost a little bit with a lot of
Yeah,
the looks.
which is what I think happened here.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because like it looks rich, but it sugar daddy?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. This was my favorite look of the night, and maybe I'm also being blinded because I came out last week as saying, "Oh, spicy sunshine's kind of hot," and this definitely reaffirmed that feeling in me because I was very attracted to what I was seeing, but I also found it to be very fashionable. Like this feels like something I could see walking down a runway. Like it felt very model, and I often like judge things more on how much do I like them as a look than how much do I like them for this category, because I don't know that I get sugar daddy, but I mean there's broad interpretations of what a sugar daddy could be, and I think most of them fell within that box. I don't have an issue with this coat. I think it goes well enough with the skirt part that I had no problems with it. And even the skirt, like it feels very cultural too. So I like that representation in this category. But yeah, I just really like the look. That's mostly what it comes down to. Scores.
Just because I like the pieces separately, I gave it a 75.
Spicy, my phone number is 85, 85, 85, 85, and so is my score, 85.
Mm. But if you want to one up that, I'm 86.
You can call both of us. You can
Yes.
call both of us. We're both down.
Yep.
We are both down.
Same time? No.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
Oh my god. Okay, next.
Okay, next.
Plain.
We have Gawdland.
Yeah. Again, I wish I could be like you, David, and I honestly do wish sometimes that like the theme, the category was less important to me when I judge a look. But like, does this look good? Yes. Yes. It looks good. It looks fine. Um does it say sugar daddy in any way, shape, or form? Not to me. Not to me. It gives more like romantic boy than sugar daddy, which those two things can coexist in one person. But I don't think it was the goal of the category to give that. And um I just feel like she looks beautiful. I really like this coat or kimono that she's wearing. I think it's beautiful. Um and then she has on black pants and is holding a flower. Like there's not much to it. Um and if it's okay when there's not much to it if it's telling a story or saying something in any kind of way, but this is kind of falls in close to the boring category. Like it looks good, but as a concept kind of boring.
Well, for me, we are on two for two for very attractive men walking down the runway shirtless, and I am like, hello, hello, hi, how are you doing? Gawdland, as I said, I am single as well. Feel free to contact me. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what it is about this look that it just makes Gawdland just it. I see it and I like it. I like it. Do I like it as much as I liked Spicy's? I don't think so, but I still like it. It's still a nice look. It's giving very anime to me, or like very video game character to me. Like the hair gives me kind of Sephiroth, uh, kind of. I think, or am I getting confused with the character? I don't know. I think I know. I think I said the character correctly. Anyways, the actual look itself is actually kind like nice. I get what we're going for, and I find myself asking myself whether I actually like the look or whether I find myself attracted to Gawdland. But either way, I don't think I care. I don't think I care. I like this look. I like this look.
Well, you'll never guess who I'm more in line with. It's actually River this time.
That's okay.
Yeah. And not to say Godland doesn't look hot. Godland does look hot. But for me, this was my second least favorite of the night. And I like that she went for more of an androgynous look. I think for me, if somebody's going for an androgynous look on this theme, I would like it to be slightly leaning towards the more masculine side, and I feel like this is more slightly leaning towards the more feminine side, so it really took the daddy aspect out of it for me. I think a different wig, like more of a masculine wig or an androgynous wig could have helped it a little bit, but besides that, I feel like everything about this look just made her feel very small. Like she kind of shrunk in it, and it was just tiny energy. And I think especially with this theme, I want to see big energy from you, like I got from Siam. I think that's why even though Siam went for a more feminine look, she still had like this big like BDE basically. So I don't know. This was okay. This was okay. Scores
71.
80.
66. Okay, next we have Karamite.
Okay, so this is conflicting because I get it. I get what she's doing. Um, is it the best direction to go conceptually? I don't think so. Not in my opinion. Um, do I like this outfit? Yeah, I kind of like this dress. I do. The length, don't get me started. Don't get me started on the length. But besides that, I really like this dress, and I like the whole outfit put together. Like the gloves, the length of the gloves is great. The accessories are good. I wish the bow in the back was structured so it wasn't like a floppy bow. Um, but even though I think this look is good and pretty, it just the presentation was weird. I see where she was going. I understand. It is kind of the first interpretation that I had of the runway. But then when I saw that it wasn't that, I was like, okay. I kind of redirected my brain. Was like, okay. But she ran with it. She didn't redirect her brain. She ran with it, and I don't think it worked. So it's kind of conflicting because I do like this outfit, but I don't like this outfit for this. So
Yeah, I find myself in the same boat that you find yourself in, River. Like, I like this look. This look is in like a pretty dress with a pretty wig and like nice accessories, and like all of this is pretty. All of this is nice. But for this category, I don't know. Like it just I don't know if it just fits, because Siam's, at least I could like, after David like spoke about it, I can see how you can like get some sugar mama vibes from it. This doesn't give me sugar mama vibes or sugar daddy vibes. This gives me sugar baby, which is not the category what we're going for. But at the same time, I do like this look. So I'm just really conflicted here, because do I like this look? Yes. Do I think it's nice? Yes. Is it groundbreaking? No. Does it fit the category? I'm not sure.
Is
I
it
really,
gonna change your life?
yeah, I truly,
I don't think
one,
so.
I agree with Pangina. Will it change my life? I don't think so. Is she here? I don't know.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Absolutely not anymore. She's not.
Well,
Do you think you are here? No. Goodbye. Anyways, yeah, I just don't know how to score this. This was the one that I keep changing my score on, because like I keep going back and forth on whether I should go just based on the look or just based on if this fits the category. So I find myself really conflicted.
Yeah, I've been pretty conflicted too, because like I've said many times, like not fitting a theme does not detract for me very much. But I honestly feel like, and this might be hyperbole, it might be recency bias, I just can't think of anybody else I've seen completely spit in the face of the theme more than she did in this episode, because I got zero sugar daddy. Like it just it just felt like she was like, that no, that's not what I do. Sorry, I don't do that at all. At all. I'm gonna do my own thing. I already have this and I'm gonna make it work. Like that's seriously how I felt she
it's
was.
kind of fierce.
Yeah, it is fierce. It is fierce. But overall, like for the look, it is good. It is like a look I feel like I've seen a million times. So it's nothing groundbreaking, but she still looks good. So I will give her a good score. It's just, yeah, it didn't change my life.
Am I
Scores?
gonna forget about this look tomorrow? Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Am I gonna forget it in 30 minutes? Yes.
Yes.
Am I gonna forget it right after we go from this to the next look? Yes.
Mm.
Okay.
Scores.
I feel like the most appropriate would be to give this a sensible 74, I guess.
For me, I would give it a 60 if it was just based on the category, and an 80 if it was just based on the look. So therefore, 70.
Okay. And I gave her a 77.
Okay.
Okay. And the last look we have is Shortgun.
I like this idea. And I like that she was, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, was she the only one to wear what, it's not a pad, but like the body.
Yeah,
Uh,
the bodysuit.
no,
The body, yeah.
I believe Nani wore one as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
Oh. No,
hers
I
was
don't mean
still
like under the clothes. I mean like exposed muscle.
exposed.
Mm.
Yeah. Cause Frankie had like the exposed like hair on the chest. Like they all play,
Mm.
or like
Nani
Zepee had
was.
like the huge
Let me remember.
belly.
Was the one that had the brown coat, right?
Yeah, because the other girls that were showing, they were showing
Yeah.
their actual bodies. Like they're just a
Yeah,
I
I
think
chest.
believe
Nani was
that's
too.
not Nani's actual body. I believe
Okay.
that's like an actual like thing that drag kings wear.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant. So Nani did as well, but my point is, I like it. I liked seeing it. Um, it's something that I was kind of expecting to see in some way. Um, and I do like this idea. I like this look actually. Like visually, I do think it's nice. I like the hair. But again, I don't truly see how this makes sense in this category or say sugar daddy in any way. I don't. maybe I'm missing something, but I do like this look. I just don't see how it fits the category. But I didn't really like when she revealed, because like I get it. I see the vision, but I liked the outfit the way that it was. So to me it detracted when she revealed. But I don't know, I'm kind of like halfway on this one.
She's so pale. She's so pale. Like, she is white. She is white with capital W, white.
Transparent, even.
She is as white as a sheet of paper. Like, this is too pale. This is too. Bring some warmth. There needs to be some warmth in your skin, because this is not healthy. Like, you cannot be this pale and for it to be healthy, right? Like, the only
I mean,
creature that should be this pale, like, that are like, I don't know, like, this is just too pale for me. Like, and I also think that's the thing, is that Shortgun is not really going for that. Like, I don't think she's going for pale, but she absolutely looks it, which is unfortunate. I actually kind of disagree with you, River. I don't like this body. Because it looks kind of messily sewn. Like, it just looks like fabric that you like sewed so that it looks like muscles, but it doesn't look like super anatomically great. Like, it just looks a bit like just off enough for it to bother me, which is unfortunate. I also, like, is this a good look? I think so, yes. But it's not giving me either sugar daddy or even rich person, which is like
right.
when we
Maybe
had
like a rock star. Maybe.
sure, but like, it's still not giving me like, oh, I am rich, because like there were a few looks that didn't give me sugar daddy that still gave me rich, like spicy. Spicy didn't give me fully sugar daddy, but it still gave me, oh, I am rich. This doesn't give me I am rich vibes, which is like, I think, my biggest thing here, because like this actual look is interesting, this hair is fun, like there are things here that I really enjoy. It's just the fact that this doesn't even give me rich person vibes, which just brings it down for me.
Yeah, there are things I agree with both of you on. First of all, like River said, I do like the idea behind this. I think it could have been executed better. And I will agree with River that the worst part was doing the reveal. It was not necessary. At least you had some sort of a look here, but then you just got kind of naked and it just became boring. Um, and I'm also going to agree with Eduardo that I don't think that this bodysuit is especially well done. I like that she had like a muscle suit like this, but
Exactly.
just knowing the standard of what it can be based on like Pandora Knox, who had incredible muscle suits, and even Pythia had a really good one for Snatch Game. So I just don't think that this is anywhere near the level it should be for the Drag Race main stage. And this episode is a one where I'm really starting to get frustrated with her makeup. Did not like the makeup in this look. I do like the wig. I will give her props for the wig, and I will give her props for the idea. But overall, this was in my bottom 3 looks of the night. Scores?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna count the reveal, so I'm gonna give it a 73.
If I don't count, I don't know, 62.
69.
Nice.
Well, that is it. That was an interesting one, for sure.
Yeah, it was an
Definitely.
interesting one. This, you know what? A lot of people are gonna say this is the reason why we don't need rankings, but I think this just proves that we do, to prove that drag kings
We need actual kings.
need actual kings to come
Exactly.
onto this show and show these girls and show these people how it's done. because
Mhm.
I think I follow a bunch of drag queens that if you were giving them like this category, they would show up and show out. So this kind of proves to me why we need like drag kings on this show, so that we elevate and we show the people what drag kings are capable of doing.
Yeah, if they put categories for the drag queens to do drag king looks, they can have the space to have drag kings on the show.
Mhm.
I think it's time, and I think this runway was a good reminder of that, and that um people should be able to do what they're best at. And many drag queens are not good at doing drag king looks. Some are great. But yeah, just open space for drag kings so we can see drag excellence overall.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you all. Like every single foot in the door we get, and we've been getting them scattered throughout different series,
Mm-hmm.
but every single one makes me more optimistic because it is long overdue at this point for us to have drag king representation on these franchises. So I'm very hopeful that we'll get more categories like this, slowly more, and then we will start to
Can I
see them
be
pile in.
honest though?
Hmm?
I am hopeful like you, and I do want to see it as soon as possible. Being realistic, and I'm not going to expand on it, but I honestly don't think it's going to happen while RuPaul is still involved in production. That's all I'm going to say.
I think internationally,
I hope he surprises me.
I think internationally there's more of a possibility because we've seen like I think one drag king in La Mas Draga right now they're casting, and one there's a drag king up for casting that could make it. There's a few drag kings that want to be on this show, so I think internationally there's more of a possibility of it happening than it is in the U.S. But I think we're slowly but surely getting to the point where it's gonna be more and more possible.
Mhm. And there was a rumor, I don't know how valid it is. Everything is alleged according to the little ticker going by. But there was a rumor that there was supposed to be a drag king on Drag Race France season 2. And there was only 11 queens on that season, and the rumor is that that's because the drag king was not allowed to participate because they didn't want a drag king on any show before it was on a RuPaul show. So, if that's true, that does make me think that maybe it's in consideration for RuPaul. And there was a time not too long ago where I thought,
Oh,
oh,
mm-hmm.
Ru would never have a trans woman on. Ru would never have a cis woman on. Like there are little, like even like I did not picture Ru allowing a bearded queen. And we've seen that on
Right.
UK. I don't know why it hasn't happened in the US yet, but I am optimistic that the more we speak out, and I love it when it goes viral. We've seen it happen this year even where people
Mm-hmm.
are saying, "Hey, we want kings. We want kings." So I hope people keep saying that, and we'll tie her hands. We'll tie her hands if we have to, and she will be.
And whenever it happens, we'll be here. Oh,
Yeah,
we will be here to talk about
we
it.
will.
Be sure.
We will. And you know what? We're going to be here too. We're going to be here each week talking about Drag Race Thailand. So please do us a favor and subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video with your friends, and comment. We love reading comments. Go ahead and follow us on our social media. Those have been moving across the bottom of the screen there. And yeah, uh, you can also go ahead and get some merch. Go to lonagcreations.etsy.com where you can get a cup mug. There's other merch on there too, so it's worth checking out. But we are going to go ahead and get out of here. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.